Over to you, Maharaj. Jaya Radha Madhava Kundra Bihari Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vanchakalpatarubhyasya kripasindhuva evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namane. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prachayane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshakarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So one time devotees were arguing with each other, something which is kind of common among devotees, we argue. Although it's Kali Yuga, so with that tendency to argue. So the devotees were arguing. One devotee was saying, when we chant Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, that this means Lord Balaram. And someone else said, no, it means Lord Ramachandra. And so they went to Prabhupada. The issue came to Srila Prabhupada, and Srila Prabhupada resolved the issue and said, yes, you are both right. It means Rama, and it means Ramachandra, it also means Balarama. And then later on, some years ago, His Holiness Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj revealed to us that Jiva Goswami says that this Rama can also mean Krishna. So it depends on the individual's own mood in chanting the Mahamantra. Are you chanting to Lord Ramachandra? Or are you chanting to Lord Balarama? Or are you simply chanting to Lord Krishna? It's up to everyone who you want to devote yourself to, how you want to fix your mind. So today, of course, being the auspicious day, Balarama Purnima, the appearance day of Lord Balarama, we'll try to speak something about the pastimes of Lord Balarama. I spent several hours this morning trying to resolve a conflict. Last night I was giving class online to some devotees overseas, and one of them asked me, they said in the 10th canto Srimad Bhagavatam in the 2nd chapter, it says, Lord Balaram is 14 days older than Lord Krishna. So how is it we're having Balaram Purnima 8 days before Lord Krishna. So I said, well, give me some time, I'll think about it. So this morning I brought it up to some of my learned associates here, and they came up, one devotee came up with a reference which was given by His Holiness Lokanath Swami Maharaj. Lokanath Swami Maharaj was asked that, is Balaram 8 days older than Lord Krishna? So Lokanath Swami said, no, he's 1 year and 8 days older than Lord Krishna. And he said, this is stated in the Garga Samhita. There's references there in Garga Samhita. Well, Garga Samhita, that's, some obscure Quranic literature or something. But anyway, it didn't solve the problem. Now we have 3 issues. Is it 8 days? Is it 14 days? Or is it 1 year and 8 days? Anyway, Lord Balarama is Dauji, right? He's a big brother. And Lord Krishna is Krishna Kanaya. Up in our Todu temple, Radha Krishna Kanaya. If you go on the Braja Mandal Parikrama, which begins in the month of Kartik, for the month of Kartik, go through the forests of Braja, and one of the places which the devotees will visit every year is the Dauji temple, the temple of Lord Balarama. Lord Balarama is the big brother. That's the main thing we want to understand. Lord Balaram comes first. He appears first before Lord Krishna. He appeared first of all in the womb of Devaki. So Lord Krishna and Lord Balarama are brothers. But Lord Balarama, after spending some 7 months in the womb of Devaki, then he was transferred to the womb of Rohini. By the influence of Yoga Maya, he was transferred over to Gokul, where Rohini was staying. So Lord Balaram appeared first in the womb of Devaki, and we understand Lord Balaram comes to prepare for the appearance of Lord Krishna. So Lord Balaram is showing us the mode of servant, of being the servant of Lord Krishna. Now actually Lord Balarama is also the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is also Bhagavan, and he has all of the opulences of Lord Krishna. Wealth, beauty, fame, knowledge, strength, and renunciation. Everything is there in Lord Balaram. Only difference in the color. Lord Krishna is the blackish, bluish color, and Lord Balarama is the white color. But otherwise, they're the same. They have equal potencies. But Lord Balarama, although he's the Supreme Lord, he comes in the mode of servant, to show us the importance of giving service to Lord Krishna. And Lord Balarama serves Lord Krishna in all the different rasas. He has that ability that he can serve Lord Krishna in so many different ways. So he comes first of all into the womb of Devaki, preparing everything for Lord Krishna to come. Just like before the king will come, first of all, some ministers will come and they will make sure all the arrangements are made nicely for the king. So in a similar mode, Lord Balaram comes into the womb of Devaki and he makes sure everything is arranged nicely. He makes a bed for Lord Krishna to lay on when he's in the womb of Devaki. Actually, Lord Balarama serves Lord Krishna in many wonderful ways. He expands himself in different forms such as Mahavishnu, Garbhodakashaya Vishnu and Kshirodakashaya Vishnu. The three Purusha avatars are all expansions of Lord Balarama. And in this way, Lord Balarama is serving Lord Krishna, arranging for the creation of this material world. This is one of his services for Lord Krishna, to create this material world, because the Lord will then come sometimes to visit this place, and he will perform pastimes here. So Lord Balaram arranges for that. And then Lord Balaram also comes as Sankarshan. And Sankarshan also you have Anantashesha. So these different forms they're all expansions of Lord Balarama, and they're all meant for the service of Lord Krishna. In the form of Anantashesha, Lord Balarama is continually reciting the glories of Lord Krishna. Anantashesha has unlimited numbers of hooves in the form of the celestial serpent. He has unlimited numbers of hooves, and with each of the mouths of these hooves, he is reciting the glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He's showing us what is the business of devotees, that we should use our tongue for chanting the holy name of the Lord. If our tongue is not used like that, then our tongue is just like the tongue of the frog, which is about its own death. So we are encouraged to constantly chant the glories of the Lord. And Lord Balaram is inspiring all of us how to do that. With his unlimited mouths, and as Anantashesha, he has been describing the glories of the Supreme Lord since time immemorial. And each of the mouths have never exhausted. And one mouth has never said what another mouth has said. The glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead are so unlimited that you cannot exhaust them. And that is shown to us through Anantashesha, who is simply an expansion of Lord Balaram. Lord Balaram also expands himself in different forms for the service of the Lord. For example, the shoes of the Lord are considered an expansion of Lord Balaram. And the pavitra, the Brahminical thread, which is worn around the neck, that is also another form of Lord Balaram. The umbrella, which is held over the head of the Supreme Lord, is another form of Lord Balarama. And also the seat which the Lord sits on, and the bed on which he rests, they are all expansions of Lord Balaram for the service of Lord Krishna. So Lord Balaram is our Adi Guru. He's the original spiritual master. You want to get inspiration for devotional service? We can pray to Lord Balaram. Approach Lord Balarama. It is said the spiritual teacher is more merciful than Krishna. And the most merciful of all the spiritual teachers, Lord Balarama. So today is a very special day. we're all praying, we all would like to get the mercy of Lord Balarama. So Lord Balarama comes in this world, and we said he transferred to the womb of Rohini and appeared there in Gokul. And after Lord Krishna's birth, then Vasudeva brought baby Krishna over to the home of Nanda Maharaj. Rohini was also staying in the home of Nanda Maharaj. So it meant that the two, Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram, could be together for their childhood pastimes. They could both be together, taking care of the cows and enjoying the milk products and being with the wonderful devotees of Vrindavan. Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram both relish these loving affairs with the people of Vrindavan. And just as Lord Krishna has his dearest devotees in the form of the cowherd girls of Vrindavan, Lord Balarama also has his own group of cowherd girls in Vrindavan. There are gopis who are devotees to Lord Krishna, and there are gopis who are devoted to Lord Balarama. Lord Balarama enjoys being with the cows. We see the mood of Lord Krishna after he left Vrindavan, after he'd gone from Vrindavan. He asked Lord Balarama to bring a message to the gopis. No, he asked Uddhava to bring a message. But he also sent Balarama also back to Vrindavan, because he knows that Lord Balarama can also console the minds of the people of Vrindavan, who were burning in the fire of separation from Lord Krishna. So Lord Balarama performs many wonderful services in the service of Lord Krishna. One of the pastimes which is described is concerning Anirudh, who was the grandson of Lord Krishna, and how this Anirudh got involved with a girl called Usha. And Usha was the daughter of someone called Bana Sura. So Bana was actually one of the sons of Bali Maharaj. So this Banasura was very powerful, and he had 1,000 arms, and he was able to give pleasure to Lord Shiva by playing Mridanga. Today I counted 8 Mridangas. But Banasura, with his 1,000 arms, he was playing. And his playing was so nice, he brought pleasure to Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva told him, ask any favor from me, and I will be happy to give you. So Banasura asked Lord Shiva, he said, you please stay in my kingdom, and if ever I'm attacked, you can defend me. You can help me fight the enemy. So Lord Shiva agreed, all right, I will stay in your kingdom. So it happened that Bana had this beautiful daughter. Banasura had this one very beautiful young girl named Usha, a young lady, princess. Bana was a powerful king. So Usha, her father was very careful with her. He did not let her go and associate with other men. He kept her with the other girls, and they were in a private place, away from all the men. No lusty men could even see them. So these girls were kept in private. So it happened that this Banasura's daughter, Usha, she was staying with this other girl, but during the night, she was having some kind of dream. And in her dream, she was saying, "Oh my darling, oh my darling." Like she was talking like this to her lover in dream. So the other girl who was with her, she could hear her speaking like this. So she woke her up and she inquired from her. And she asked her, "Who is this man in your dreams?" And Usha said, "I don't know. I've never saw him before. But he was in my dream." So this girl who was with Usha, her name was Chitralekha. She was actually the daughter of one of the ministers of Banasura. So she had yoga powers. And she was also something of an artist. So she said, "I will draw pictures of young men, and you tell me which one you saw in your dream." So Chitralekha began to draw pictures of young princes, and she went through many different men. No, that's not, no. But after some time, she came to the Yadu dynasty. And when she came to the Yadu dynasty, then she drew a picture of, first of all, Lord Krishna. So Usha could understand there's some similarity here between the man in my dream and this man. But she said, that's not him. So then Usha drew Pradyumna, who was the son of Krishna. And then Usha said, well, it's getting close to him, but still that's not the man. So after she drew Pradyumna, then she drew Anirudh. And then when she drew this picture of Anirudh, then Usha blushed and she bowed her head, like a shy girl, and she said, yes, that's the man in my dreams. So Chitralekha said, no problem. I'll solve the... And Usha said, I will bring him to you. And Usha had yoga powers, and she went and flew off to Dwarka on her airplane, her celestial yoga airplane. She flew to Dwarka, went through all the security of Dwarka, and entered into the palace where Aniruddha was resting. So, while he was still resting, she brought him on his bed, she brought him back to the palace where Usha was staying. And Aniruddha wakes up, finds himself in this palace with this young woman, very attractive young woman, and the two of them get to know each other very well. So it happened that the ladies who were serving there, they could see some changes in Usha. They saw she's not the young girl she used to be, that she must have had some contact with a man. So they informed her father. And when Banasura heard, at first he said, impossible. No man can enter into my palace. I have perfect security. My daughter is protected. They said, well, you should go see for yourself. You go and see. So Banasura came with his military, and he came and he was shocked to see his daughter laying in the arms of a young man. So Banasura immediately wanted to arrest Anirudh. But Anirudh is a Maharathi. He is also the personality of Godhead. He is also very powerful. And when these men all came to arrest him, he fought with them. And there was a great battle, a wonderful battle. And Bana was appreciating that, oh, this young man is very powerful. He's a very great Maharati. He can fight with all of us. But Bana had weapons, and he was able to he used his Naga Pashu, and he captured Anirudh and put him in his prison. So it happened in Dwarka, nobody knew what had happened to Anirudh. But then Narada Muni came along, and Narada Muni told them that Anirudh has been taken a prisoner by Banasura. So they all had to come, they all had to fight. And Lord Balaram also came to fight. And they were all fighting. Lord Shiva was fighting, Ganesh was fighting, Kartikeya was fighting, they were all fighting with each other. Lord Shiva was fighting Lord Krishna. Everyone, it was a great battle. This is Madhurya Leela. You see? This is conjugal love. Because of conjugal love, so many problems come about. So, anyway, Usha and Aniruddha, the battle was won by Lord Krishna, by the Yadu dynasty, and Banasura was pacified, and he took Usha and Aniruddha back with him to Dwarka. So another time it happened that one of the sons of Lord Krishna, he wanted to marry this girl Lakshmana, who was the daughter of Duryodhana. So he knew that this girl was not going to pick me. The girl was to have a Swayamvar ceremony. She was to pick her husband. So this grandson, this son of Lord Krishna, he knew that, well, she's not going to pick me, so I'll pick her. So when she was coming by to look at the different men, he picked her up and took her off. And so there was a great battle, they were all very angry. Oh, you didn't let her pick her husband, you came, and so they all came, and Duryodhana came with Bhishma and other soldiers, they all came, and they arrested this, who was it? What's the name of the son? Huh? Samba, yes, Samba. Samba means one who needs to be with his mother all the time. Just when a boy is very mischief, they need to be with the mother to take care of the boy. So this Samba is one who was always with him. He was very mischievous, very naughty. So he took this girl. She was supposed to pick her husband, but he picked her. So it caused a big battle, and Samba got arrested. So when they heard that Samba had been arrested like that, then Lord Krishna was going to come with his army. But this time, Lord Balaram said, let me go there. I'm friends with them. I will go there and settle everything. So they said, all right, you go Balaram, that will be better. You can go and settle everything. Won't have to have a big war. Won't have to be so many deaths and everything. So Lord Balaram went there along with Uddhava and different people. They accompanied him, seniors from Dwarka, and they went there to Hastinapur. And when they heard that Lord Balaram had come, then Duryodhana was very happy, because Duryodhana was very friendly to Lord Balaram. Lord Balaram had taught Duryodhana how to use the club. That was another story. That happened at the time of the Shamantaka jewel. When we were hunting for the Shamantaka jewel, at that time Lord Balaram had decided that he would stay at the palace of Janaka. And And while he was staying there, Duryodhana was also there. And Duryodhana took advantage of Balarama's association to learn how to fight with the club. So Duryodhana had a lot of respect for Lord Balaram. And when he heard Lord Balaram had come there, he was very happy. And he came up with a welcoming party to give him a very nice reception. But when he heard why Lord Balaram had come there, then he started to get angry. And he started to complain. That, who are you Yadavas, you people? You come here telling us what to do. Don't you know? We're the kings. You Yadavas, you don't even have a kingdom. You're just like the shoes. You want to be on the head, but you're just like shoes. Don't tell us what to do. Lord Balaram had requested them that I know you've got Samba and Lakshmana is his wife. You should give them to me. I want to take them back to Dwarka. But Duryodhana and these other people, they got angry. They thought, who are you telling us what to do? Lord Balaram said, oh, you think I don't have the right on behalf of Lord Krishna? I don't have the right to tell you what to do? I'm coming on behalf of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, and he wants his son released. And you don't want to do it? All right. Then let me teach you a lesson. And Lord Balaram said, just like an animal, you cannot give an animal good instruction. You have to use a stick. You use a stick, then the animal understands what you're trying to do. We see in India every day, you see in the village, they have a stick and they hit one side, they hit the other side, to get the animal to do things. So I said, you people are just like animals. So I will take the stick, I will show you. And Lord Balaram is also called Haladara, the carrier of the plough. We saw this morning on the altar, Krishna Balaram. Lord Balaram carries the plough. So he's also called Haladara. Hala meaning the plough, the carrier of the plough. So Lord Balaram took his plough and he began to hit the ground. And he began to break the earth. And at the same time, he was dragging the whole of Hastinapur into the Yamuna. And the kings were watching, and they saw that Lord Balaram's dragging the whole of the palace of Hastinapur into the Yamuna. And they all fell at his feet and said, oh, no, please, just wait. We're bringing Samba just now, and he can have his wife, and we will give dowry, everything. They immediately became very humble, and they begged forgiveness for their offense. So Lord Balaram was showing them the power of the Supreme Lord at his plough, dragging the earth, hitting the earth, and bringing Hastinapura into the Yamuna. Another pastime with the plough was when Lord Balarama was drinking honey. I hope today when we offer the beverage, we always have Varuni for offering to Lord Balaram. Lord Balaram is very fond of Varuni. Actually, I heard that Lord Balaram has 2 wives. Just as Lord Nityananda has 2 wives, Lord Balaram also had 2 wives. I've never found the reference for the second one, but it is told about the first one. We'll tell about the first one in a minute. But first of all, I will tell about Lord Balaram drinking the Varuni. And when he drinks the Varuni, you know the nature of honey, you can get quite intoxicating drinking honey. You drink too much Varuni, you can get intoxicating. And Lord Balaram had been drinking quite a bit of Varuni, and he got intoxicated. So while he was in an intoxicated state, He said to the Yamuna, Yamuna, come here. He spoke to the Yamuna. He ordered the Yamuna to come closer. Nothing happened. Said, Yamuna, I'm ordering you, come here. Nothing happened. Oh, all right. Let me show you. Balarama took his plow and began to break the earth. He said, I will break you into tiny streams. You will become little rivulets of water. No more big river. Immediately from out of the Yamuna came the goddess of the Yamuna, and she fell at the feet of Lord Balaram and begged forgiveness. My dear Lord, please forgive me. I just wanted to see your glories. I did not know if you were joking or if you were serious. Now I can understand you're serious. I have come. We will bring the Yamuna for you. In this way, the Yamuna River appeared to Lord Balarama and took blessing, took forgiveness from Lord Balaram. And the other pastime with Lord Balaram's plough took place when there was a king named Maharaj Revata. And Maharaj Revata had a daughter named Revati. And this was it was not Dwapara Yuga, it was like Satya Yuga or Trita Yuga. So Maharaj Revata, he wanted to get a suitable husband for his daughter. But he could not decide who would be a good husband for his daughter. So he thought, I will go to Lord Brahma. He was a powerful king. He had the power that he could go to Satyaloka. So he went to see Lord Brahma to ask him who would make a good husband for his daughter. So Revata got up there at Satyaloka with his daughter, and they inquired, we want to see Lord Brahma. So Lord Brahma's secretary said, you have to wait. Lord Brahma is hearing a concert just now. He is enjoying a musical concert. You just wait for some time after the concert. After the concert, then you can go and meet him. So the Revata Maharaja, along with his daughter Revati, they waited. And after some time they were brought in to meet Lord Brahma. And Lord Brahma inquired from them, yes, what can I do for you? So the king said, well, I want to know which king will make a suitable husband for my daughter. So Maharaj Revata mentioned the names of some kings. And when Lord Brahma heard these names, then Lord Brahma laughed. He said, no, these kings, they're all dead and gone, long ago. And Maharaj Revata was shocked. He said, what? How is it? He said, no, I was with them just a little while ago. I know them. But Lord Brahma said, yes, but remember, you've come here to Satyaloka. On Satyaloka, the duration of time is different from the planet Earth. You've been waiting here for me for some time while I was listening to the concert, but during that time, many years have come and gone on the Earth planet. Remember when Lord Brahma stole away the cows and the cowherd boys? He took them, he looked away for one moment. He came back after one moment, it was 1 year. So Maharaj Revata had gone there to Satyaloka. He'd been waiting on Lord Brahma. He'd been waiting for some time. When the concert was finished, years had passed on the Earth planet. And all of those kings were dead and gone. So Maharaj Revata was shocked. He said, then what to do? Who will marry my daughter? So then Lord Brahma said, you go back to Earth Just now, the personality of Godhead, Lord Balarama, is appearing on the earth planet. He will make a suitable wife for your daughter. So Revata Maharaji thought, oh, okay, my daughter can marry the personality of Godhead. You can't do better than that. That's a good husband. So he came back to earth and he found out Lord Balarama. However, there was still one problem because they were from a previous yuga, they were very tall. You know, we're very small people. So the people in previous ages were much taller. So from the previous age, Revata and his daughter, they were very big. So Lord Balarama looked up, supposed to be my wife? She was so big. So he got his plow. No? Just brought her down to size and took her for his wife. So it's described like that. In 9th canto you can read how Lord Balarama got his wife. It's also mentioned in the 10th canto how Lord Balarama married first before Lord Krishna. Right? Lord Balarama's Dauji, he's the big brother. Big brother gets married first, then the younger brother. That's the proper system. So Lord Balarama got this one wife, Revati. Other wife I've heard was Varuni. Anyway, it said the two wives of Lord Balarama, they came again as the two wives of Lord Nityananda, two sisters, Janava and Vasudha, the two wives of Lord Nityananda. That they were originally the two wives of Lord Balarama. So Lord Balarama enjoys many wonderful pastimes with Lord Krishna. And sometimes he will be senior to Krishna and sometimes he will be junior to Krishna. Because he's a big brother. So it happened one time, Lord Krishna kidnapped Rukmini. Rukmini was supposed to marry Shishupal. And the marriage was all arranged and all the kings had come. And then, at the last moment, just when she's coming from the Durga temple, Lord Krishna came and kidnapped Rukmini. Of course, Rukmini had encouraged Lord Krishna to do this, so it was done with her blessings. And then Krishna rode off. But Rukmini had a brother named Rukmi. And Rukmi had arranged his sister's marriage to Shishupal. So he was very angry that I promised Shishupal my sister, he could marry my sister. How can Krishna come and take away my sister? So Rukmi, he vowed, I will kill Krishna, I will kill him, and I will bring back Rukmini. He's not going to have my sister. So Rukmini went after Lord Krishna to fight Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna saw him coming and turned to fight with him. And of course Lord Krishna defeated him easily and took him a prisoner. And he was going to kill him. But Rukmini, she felt some brotherly affection. And she, please don't kill my brother, he's my brother, please spare him. So Lord Krishna thought, well, I have to listen to my wife. He took his sword and he began to cut bits of hair off his head and disfigure him. You know, the Kshatriyas, they don't cut their hair usually, like you see the Sikhs, they have the long hair. So Lord Krishna cut bits out here, a bit out there, and disfigured him. And when Lord Balaram came there and saw Rukmi with all his head cut off like that, all disfigured, then Balaram chastised Krishna and said, "Oh Krishna, how could you do this to your brother-in-law?" Yeah, Rukmi was, because he Krishna had taken Rukmini as his wife. So Rukmini, the brother, was brother-in-law for Krishna. Lord Balaram has such a wonderful position, he can chastise Krishna. He can say, you shouldn't do this to your brother-in-law. However, later on, after many years, it happened, there was a marriage event. And it was a marriage between people from Rukmini's family and from Krishna's family. A marriage was arranged. And Lord Balaram had come there for the marriage. So while he was at the marriage, after the marriage was over, then the Kshatriyas began to joke with each other, and Rukmini was encouraged to challenge Lord Balarama to a game of dice. So Balarama agreed, yes, let's have a game of dice. And they began to throw dice, and they were betting. You know, when they throw dice, it's not just game, it's serious stuff. And they were betting, and the wagers became quite high, became very high. In the beginning, they were throwing the dice, and Rukmini won. But then the wagers increased 10 times. They went from like 10 gold coins, became 1,000 gold coins, and then 100,000 gold coins, then 10 million gold coins, you know, huge wagers. So in the beginning, Rukmini was winning. But then Lord Balaram won. And when Lord Balaram won, Rukmini said, no, I'm the winner. You know, you get these kind of people like that, you know, sometimes they won't admit they've been defeated. So Rukmini was like that. He said, I'm the winner, not Balaram. And Rukmini had his friends there, the king of Kalinga and other people. And they were saying, yes, yes, Rukmini is the winner. And Balaram is sitting and he's getting a little angry, you see. So then he put the wager up 10 million gold coins. And again Balaram won. And again Rukmini said, no, I am the winner. And then Rukmini's friends all, yeah, Rukmini's the winner, Rukmini's the winner. So Lord Balaram took his club. Lord Balaram carries a plough, he also carries the club. And he took his club and he just smashed Rukmini. And then he came after the other kings who had been laughing and who had been supporting Rukmini. So Lord Krishna was there and he was watching, and what can he do? You know, Lord Balaram's his older brother. He can't really tell, oh Balaram, you can't do this, you shouldn't have done that, he's our brother-in-law. And at the same time, he cannot say to Balarama, oh well done Balaram, he was a demon anyway, he deserves to die. Because if he said, if Lord Krishna said like that, then Rukmini will not be pleased. So Lord Krishna has to be so careful to please both Lord Balaram and at the same time also Rukmini. So this shows something, what goes on in the family life, you know, family politics, very, very difficult, right? You all know, you have your families, always take one person's side, the other person doesn't like it. Oh, very easy to have problems in the family affairs. So Lord Balaram, he's a big brother, he can do it. So traditionally, it's a system. We don't worship Lord Balaram with Lord Krishna when Radharani is there. Either Krishna is with Srimati Radharani or he's with Lord Balaram. You have to keep them separate. It's a different mood, a different rasa. Krishna and Balarama is a different rasa from Radha and Krishna. Lord Balaram would never appear wherever Radha and Krishna are together. So that's something not observed. Sometimes people put everybody there. You know, Hindu religion, all the gods. So we put Krishna, Balaram and Radha, but you have to keep them separate. Radha Rani is never there when Lord Balarama is there. Lord Balarama has his own gopis. So these are some of the pastimes of Lord Balarama. How am I doing, my friend? Okay. So Lord Balarama is able to serve Krishna in all the different rasas. Another way in which Lord Balarama serves Lord Krishna. There was another demon Lord Balarama also killed. That was Dvavida gorilla. Dvavida gorilla. Now Dvavida gorilla was a powerful beast. He was also with Lord Ramachandra in the Ramayana. He had been there, he had been a devotee, he had been fighting with the army of gorillas and apes, monkeys who fought against Ravan to win the battle of Lanka. But somehow Dvavida had become degraded. He'd become, involved in a lot of drinking and intoxication and things like that. So he'd lost the association of his saintly monkeys like Hanuman, and he had become degraded. So at one point he saw the gopis, and he wanted to enjoy with the gopis. He was also intoxicated. He came before the gopis and made obscene gestures to the gopis. And then Lord Balaram saw him. And then the two of them, they got to a big fight, a great fight with each other. They ripped up the trees and broke the trees. They threw rocks and stones at each other. It was a big battle. And Lord Balaram, of course, comes out victorious and killed this Dvavida gorilla. So Lord Balarama wants to deliver the devotees, just like when the Lord comes, He comes to give pleasure to the devotees and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as re-establish the principles of religion. So Lord Balarama also did the same thing. He gave pleasure to the devotees. So many nice devotees. They were all very dear to Lord Balarama. We were telling how he lived in Braja as a young child, and he was there with the gopis and the gopas, and they were enjoying their pastimes together. And then again, Lord Balarama goes to Dwarka with Lord Krishna. When Lord Krishna moved to Dwarka, Lord Balarama also went there with him and lived in Dwarka. And Lord Balarama also came back to Vrindavan to pacify Nanda and Yashoda and to bring news of Lord Krishna to all the people of Vrindavan. So Lord Balarama is doing so much service. In Dasharas, he's the servant of Lord Krishna. In Satyaras, he's Krishna's friend. They go together in the forest herding the cows. Sometimes Krishna will massage Lord Balaram, and sometimes Lord Balarama will be massaging Lord Krishna. Lord Balarama enjoys to be the servant. Although he is the big brother, he has the mood to give service to Lord Krishna. That is the important feature of Lord Balarama, giving service to Krishna. And as it is, not only is he in that mood of Sakyaras, we see also Vatsalyaras. He is like a parent to Lord Krishna. I was telling how he chastised Lord Krishna for disfiguring Rukmi, the brother-in-law. That's it. Vatsalyaras. The parent, the mother being a parent. And massaging Krishna, just like the mother will massage her child. So Lord Balarama would massage Lord Krishna. And even we see conjugal rases there also. Because one of the ways in which Lord Balarama expands himself is as a Nanga Manjari. And as Nanga Manjari, he's able to render service to the divine couple, Radha and Krishna. Lord Balarama himself, he's never with Radha and Krishna. But when he expands in the form of Ananda Manjari, then at that time, then he can come and render service to the divine couple. So in this way, Lord Balarama is able to serve Krishna in all the different rasas. And Lord Balarama is giving so much pleasure to Lord Krishna. Prabhupada said to the devotees, who is stronger, Krishna or Balaram? Right? The devotees were puzzled, which one is stronger? Who's stronger, Krishna or Balarama? Yeah? Why? Who's strongest? Why? Yeah, because Lord Balaram, he's leaning on Krishna. You look at the deities, Lord Balaram's leaning against Krishna. In this way, Lord Krishna is holding up Lord Balaram. So, these are some of the pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Balarama. Any question? Any comment? Anything? Okay, and we will stop here again. Question, yeah?
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Balaram is also known as the Sandini potency of Krishna. Could you explain that? Sandini potency. Sandini.
Sandini potency. Of Sandini potency. What is Sandini potency? It's the potency to expand everything, expand it, maintain everything in the material world. So, yes, Lord Balarama is as I said, he expands himself to Purusha avatars, and Purusha avatars are doing all of these things. So the Sandini potency, that's in the spiritual world. It's a spiritual potency. So Lord Balaram is also there in the spiritual world, making all arrangements for Lord Krishna. Just as he comes here in this world, in the spiritual world, he's eternally making arrangements for Lord Krishna. Yes, Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Krishna Maharaj said, Lord Balaram expected three issues. Lord Balaram expansion in three issues.
Yes.
Is Lord Balaram also sitting in individual Paramatma, as a Paramatma?
As a Paramatma? No, Paramatma is the expansion of Lord Krishna. Paramatma, Lord Krishna expands himself into the heart of all living entities. Yes, Lord Krishna expands first of all Sankarshan, and then from Sankarshan, then you get the chapter of Vyuha, Sankarshan, Vasudev, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. And then from the Vasudev form, then you get the different avatars who appear in the world, the little avatars, they are all coming. So the super soul is the expansion of the Lord, into the heart of the living entity, into everything, into the atoms, and into the heart of the whole living entity. So is it an expansion of Lord Balaram? We understand it's Lord Krishna expanded. Well, generally we showed it Super Soul, 4-armed form, Lord Vishnu, right? So it's the expansion. Is it the expansion of well, Shirodakashai Vishnu, we can say Shirodakashai Vishnu also is there. Shirodakashai Vishnu, is that also, can we consider that as the Paramatma? The Lord expands in these different ways. It may be understood like that. That Shirodakashai Vishnu is on Svetadvip, he's residing on Svetadvip, but he's also considered to be the Super Soul. So he expands himself into the heart of all living entities. So it's not Lord Balaram directly, but it's one of the Vishnu, it's Shirodakashai Vishnu who expands as the Paramatma. Okay? Yeah, alright, thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Shri Balaram Mahamahotsava ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada ki Jai.
So Hare Krishna dear devotees, we take this wonderful opportunity on behalf of the Temple Management Council to thank His Holiness Bhakti Nashika Maharaj. Thank you.
Jaya Jaya Gopishara Vrindavanama Jaya Jaya rasa mandala jaya jaya radasya jaya jaya rasa lila sarva manora jaya jaya jala rasa sarva rasa sa Paragiya bhave jahan prajite praja Sri Jaya